AyeQ!
For years, I was emotionally unavailable, you guys. I was very extreme. I was single for like a really long time because I came out of like a really bad relationship. And I didn't realize myself that I was emotionally unavailable. Like I was wondering, like I was dating a lot of people and it wasn't sticking. And I'm like, what is happening? Why is it not sticking? Like, but I realized is that I wasn't revealing anything about myself to the other person. The people that I was dating, it was a lot of corporate conversations. And so it's almost like I had to learn that it's okay to reveal my scars to someone and like trust how it's gonna be received. For years, I was emotionally unavailable, you guys. I was very extreme. I was single for like a really long time because I came out of like a really bad relationship. And
Nah, this is crazy right here. Let me just say something, fellas. If a woman says she been single for a long time because she came out of a bad relationship, that's an excuse. It's a defense mechanism. Understand that. If you came out of a bad relationship, how does that make you single for a long time? If you're a virtuous woman, how does that make you single for a long time? Unless you're who you are. And why was it a bad relationship? What transpired in that relationship? First, understand something. This is a red flag. Anytime you hear a woman say that she came out of a bad relationship, that's a red flag. That's a major red flag. Facts.
I didn't realize myself that I was emotionally unavailable. Like I was wondering, like I was dating a lot of people and it wasn't sticking. And I'm like, what is happening?
She said she was dating a lot of people and it wasn't sticking. So what that means, one, she probably have a high body count and is a reason why men probably either smash and dash or avoided her just on a whole. But they didn't see her as wifey material. If she dated a lot of men and nobody looked at her as wifey material, don't be a fool and think she's special, because you're going to be the only one who think that. Facts.
Why is it not sticking? Like, but I realized is that I wasn't revealing anything about myself to the other person. The people that I was dating, it was a lot of corporate conversations. And so it's almost like I had to learn that it's okay to reveal my scars to someone and like trust how it's gonna be received.
Fellas, I mean, the bottom line is this, bro. If a woman been single for a long time, that's a red flag. If she dated a lot of dudes, because that's what it is. If a woman is single for a long time, best believe she got mad bodies. What do you think she been doing the whole time she been single? She just been home watching TV? No, she been running through dicks. She been doing several dicks and not one of them stick. You heard her. It wasn't sticking. Why? Because she probably been single for so long that she have a mindset of like a thought. I mean, if I got to be real about it, you see what I'm saying? That's the thing about dealing with women who've been single for a long time. They've been single for so long that they just used to having casual sex with men. Facts. So those are red flags, fellas. If a woman says she been single for a long time, red flag. That woman have a high body count. Keep away from those. And that's just what it is. It is being reported that Iggy Azalea's OnlyFans account made $307,000 in its first 24 hours. Wow, that's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money. But here's the problem, man. Y'all simps are really fucking the game up. So y'all will allow these women to make all this money, right? Go on OnlyFans and at the same time lower their value, but then y'all will want these same women to be good women. But then y'all will support them when they do some whole shit. Like, you see how backwards it is? So these women understand, man, I could finesse these simps. So now they go on OnlyFans, put their body out there for the world, and now real men are not going to take them serious. A real dude is not going to take her serious at this point. She's nothing but an object at this point. She's nothing but a chick who is a product for the simps. But then y'all simps one day will hope to find a wife when y'all doing dumbass shit like this. Sad. OnlyFans woman goes viral on Twitter for sharing story about her man not staying erected for her but for other women. She says, "Can I tell you guys a super embarrassing story that really had me hurt? We went to go work with this girl, and when she would suck his dick, it would be on brick. When we would switch, his dick would go a noodle. Then when she was riding him, he almost nutted 4 times. Wow. Then I went to ride him and his dick went a noodle. That was the day I lied to myself, even though I knew what it really was. Being a content creator is fun until you are working with other girls and your man can keep his dick up for you, but every time it's the other girls, he's like a brick. The shit nobody tells you. It would be nice to be told I look good, but instead I hear things like, my dick don't even get hard for you."
So it's my mental pussy like, it's not me physically. It's not
absolutely nothing to do with physical attraction.
Absolutely, exactly.
Something else.
Exactly. So you are physically attracted to women with bodies that I got to go to the surgeon for. So
you don't have to go to the surgeon for anything. Nobody ever told you you have to go and get your body done, because I've always accepted you for who you are. Always. I've never once said I never accepted you.
Wayne, can I ask you something?
Yes, ma'am.
So, like, when she talked to you about the situation where you got stopped a couple times, like, how did that conversation go on your end?
So I pretty much told her, like, mainly it was because it was a new woman, you know what I mean? And we were already going through shit. And then that's just going off of what Detox was asking earlier.
Nah, listen, understand something, man. Ain't no pussy like new pussy, man. Even if a dude is with a girl and they're having issues where he's not getting aroused, it's going to be easy for him to get aroused for some new pussy. And no pussy like new pussy, bro. See what I'm saying? It's like when a man is with a woman, no matter how pretty she is, no matter how she could be the most attractive woman in the world, he could get tired of smashing her, because that's like drinking water every day. Nothing but water. No other liquids but water. At some point in time, you might want to switch it up and drink some Pepsi, but you still like water. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's the case here, though. But it's a normal thing.
It's like when I told her, and I don't mean to laugh at this because it's such a horrible thing to say, and I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to find some sort of way to not sound. It's just sad to say, but for me to admit that, hey, you don't arouse me anymore, it's so deeply rooted. It has nothing to do with just physical attraction. It has more so to do with mental space. And I just didn't feel like I was in a good mental space. I didn't feel like it was always on my head. I just felt very uncomfortable. I felt very sad. I was not in a good space. I felt like lust is the only thing that was only going to fucking work for me at that point.
But did you tell her that, though? That's the thing about Geminis. Geminis don't tend to tell people when they're going through shit. They kind of keep shit caged in But did you express that to her though?
Look, fellas, let's leave the astrology for the women. We are men. Let's keep it logical. Let's be pragmatic and let's be realists. All right, that's human nature. You don't have to be a Gemini to keep things in. All right, and this is the problem with like a few of you men out there who is now abducting this astrology shit. That's a feminine trait, bro. Leave that shit for delusional, illogical women. I don't know why y'all dudes is now abducting this astrology shit. Fellas, let's keep logic alive. All right. Now, the issue here, I think, is for the simple fact that his girl is a OnlyFans chick. And he realized like, yo, this bitch really ain't got no value. She's for the streets. She's for the world. Why am I with her? Why did I make her my girl? Sometimes when a man have a rude awakening that he wifed up a woman who's for the world, mentally, he probably can't get his dick up because he's no longer seeing her as a sacred, virtuous woman that he wants to be with. That's probably what it is. It's hard to get aroused when you view your woman a certain way. Facts. I think the issue is he wasn't supposed to wife her up in the first place. But now he probably feels like, damn, man, I'm stuck with this fucking thought, bro. And then it's like, bro, keep it real with her. Tell her you don't see any value in her. That's the problem. She don't do it for you anymore. You see what I'm saying? Because you realize like she really ain't shit. She really don't have any value to keep you, to make you like look at her and be like, damn, that's my boo. I want to fuck her. Like, when you look at her, you just look at her like a piece of like, shorty, like you really ain't shit. You really ain't shit. And he's tired of her. You know like what it is to be stuck with a fucking thought? Like, damn, this bitch ain't shit. But you stuck with her. You see what I'm saying? Like, you stuck with her. You wouldn't want to fuck her anymore. And I think that's the problem, man. That's really what it is. She don't have any type of value. And he lost interest. So after, like, the lust is over with, and then he realized, like, damn, man, she really ain't shit, man. Now you tired of even being around her sexually. You know what I'm saying? Like, her ass and titties don't do it for you no more. And as a man, fucking a new bitch will always, like, get your dick hard, right? But as far as the mental part of it, the mental part of it is who she is as a woman. That's the mental part of it. The way you view her as a woman. If you view her as like an OnlyFans bitch, like who ain't shit, yeah, you like it's gonna be hard to get your dick hard for that. Facts. Because the lust part is over. You already smash her like 100 times already. So that part is over with. So now you need something there. This is why it's so important for a woman to be sacred. This is why it's so important for a woman to have a low body count. Because as a man, you do not want to look at her like she ain't shit. Because from the time you start doing that, you no longer will be attracted or interested in her. And your dick is not going to get up for her. She's pretty much over with. She's pretty much, see, women like her, like porn stars or like OnlyFans chicks or like that's, those are the chicks that the most you could do is fuck them and then send them back to the streets. But you don't want to be stuck with a woman like that. It's like, she's supposed to be back in the streets, but she's laying in your bed. You're like, this fucking bitch. Oh, like she want to fuck now. I don't even want to fuck this bitch. So now, like, you probably got to either drink or some stupid ass shit just to fuck her. When you shouldn't have wifed up a OnlyFans chick in the first place. That's why I tell you all, man, keep away from low-hanging fruits, bro. If you're going to smash that, smash and dash. But don't smash and keep her around. Of course your ass going to lose interest. After like you fucked her like a few times and then the pussy probably ain't even shit. And that's what it is too. That's what it is too. Is like you lose an interest for her. She ain't got no value. And then the pussy and shit. Ooh, boy, that's depressing, man. That is depressing for a man. Because he like, damn, I'm stuck with this bitch. Damn. And he's telling her, like, if a man say, yo, it's not you. It ain't got nothing to do with your physical body. None of that. It's mental for me. Because it is technically. Like when a man is no longer mentally interested in a woman, it don't matter how fat her ass is, it don't matter how sexy she is, you can't get into it. Because you just not interested, like you just not aroused by her. She don't do it for you anymore. And this is why I be telling women, dog, this is why it's important for y'all to conduct yourself like a lady. Be feminine. Be virtuous. Because from the time a man start looking at y'all like y'all ain't shit, he can't get hard for y'all anymore. And that's just what it is.